Spider silk, nature's impossible material. Introduction. What if I told you that a single thread thinner than a human hair could stop a Boeing 747 inches mid-flight? You've seen it in the corner of your room. You've probably swept it away. But in 2026, this so-called nuisance is becoming one of the most valuable materials on Earth. This is the story of how a tiny spider out-engineered the entire steel industry. Chapter 1. The Silk Anomaly. Spider silk is the most advanced fiber on the planet. For years, we heard the same headline: spider silk is 5 times stronger than steel. But strength is not the real miracle. The real miracle is toughness. In physics, strength is how much weight a material can carry. Toughness is how much violence it can absorb before it breaks. Steel is strong, but brittle. Rubber is elastic, but weak. Spider silk is the impossible middle ground. It combines the tensile strength of high-grade steel with the stretch of a rubber band. That makes it 3 times tougher than Kevlar, the material used in bulletproof vests. So here's the question. If spider silk is that powerful, why aren't we building bridges with it? The answer is darker than you think. Chapter 2. The Molecular Masterpiece. To understand this secret, we have to go microscopic. Spider silk is not just a thread, it's a liquid-to-solid protein system called spidroin. Inside a single strand, there are 2 personalities. First, crystalline beta sheets. These are the anchors. They provide steel-like strength. Second, amorphous elastic coils. These are the shock absorbers. They stretch and absorb energy when something hits the web at high speed. But here's the breakthrough confirmed in 2025. If the spider does not pull the silk, it stays weak and liquid. The act of stretching forces the proteins to align and lock into place. 400 million years of nanoengineering. Brilliant, elegant, and incredibly difficult to scale. So why can't we mass produce it? Chapter 3. The Problem of Scale. Here's the problem. Spiders are cannibals. You can farm silkworms, but if you put 10,000 spiders in a room, you'll soon have 1 very large spider and 0 silk. So scientists had to get creative. They hacked the source code. First came the famous experiment: spider goats engineered to produce silk proteins in their milk. It worked, but spinning that protein into strong fiber was nearly impossible. Now, in 2026, everything has changed. We use precision fermentation. Yeast and bacteria are programmed to brew spider silk proteins inside massive steel vats. Like beer, like insulin, we are no longer limited by the spider, only by imagination. And the first real revolution is happening inside the human body. Chapter 4. Medicine from webs. Spider silk's greatest impact won't start in factories. It will start in hospitals. Because spider silk is protein-based, the human body does not reject it. It is biocompatible. Imagine surgical stitches that dissolve as your body heals, artificial tendons stronger than the ones you were born with, silk scaffolds that help burn victims regrow skin while reducing infection, and microscopic silk capsules that carry cancer drugs directly to tumors. But the most extreme test of this material is not on Earth, it's in space. Chapter 5. Aerospace and Earth. In space, every gram matters. Spider silk is lighter than carbon fiber and tougher than titanium. Engineers are now embedding silk fibers into biocomposite shields to protect satellites from micrometeoroids traveling 17,000 miles per hour. Back on Earth, this could end fast fashion pollution. Your future running shoes may be grown in a lab, high performance on the track, and fully compostable when they wear out. We are shifting from a world that is built to a world that is grown. And that shift is bigger than materials. Chapter 6. The Deeper Shift. For centuries, human manufacturing followed one rule: heat it, beat it, treat it, fire, force, toxic chemicals. The spider does the opposite. It creates the strongest fiber on Earth at room temperature, using water and energy from its last meal. This is true green manufacturing, a perfect circular system. We are leaving the age of iron and entering the age of biology. Conclusion: the final pattern interrupt. So the next time you see a spider web, don't sweep it away. Look closer. You're looking at a material smarter than anything made in a factory. The future isn't forged in a furnace, it's being spun, one protein at a time. What would you build with a thread stronger than steel?